That's not cool.
So how many people do you ask to follow you?
To your creepy rape van. Why'd you ask Sarah to follow you to the van?
Curious. Your name's Sarah? Yeah, creepy. My name's Sarah.
She's going to make sure to pass that along to the Office of Homeland Security. Of course not.
It's not really hard to figure out.
So besides, so where are you based out of?
She actually walked over there and got in James's face and leaned on that pole and got like literally 3 inches away from his face before I walked over.
Well, let's be nice, man.
I am being nice.
We are being nice.
She's
you need to instruct
okay,
this woman.
she's actually like literally look. Her arm is literally touching one of my people, like rubbing up against him. Yeah, here's my people, actually. So you're gonna ask me to leave her alone when she walks over there and
I can visually prove.
was that wanted touching? Did you want her to put her arm on your arm, James?
Goodness no.
Okay, that is the crime of harassment in the Oregon Revised Statutes. I would like you to do your job.
No thanks.
No, thank you. Oh, you don't want to do your job, Officer Green. Thank you so much for admitting that on camera. All right. So.
No, I didn't. I was listening to what Mike was saying.
Right. So she can commit the crime of harassment, yet I'm standing 3 or 4 feet away from her, and you want me to leave her alone.
I would like that. Yeah, it's a request of mine.
Okay, right on. I would like you to do your job. Obviously, James didn't want her to touch him. She committed the crime of harassment under the Oregon Revised Statutes.
I'm saying I'm not arresting you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for not doing your job.
I can't believe people like you just come down here and fuck with the cops.
I'm not fucking with any cops. Maybe
Why are
she
you down here? The only reason you're down here is to fuck with cops.
Really?
Yeah, you're a piece of
Okay, bye-bye.
And by the way, what is your job?
What is my job?
Yeah, what
Standing
is
here
your
right
job?
now.
Huh?
I don't answer questions.
That could be confusing.
You don't answer a question. You just did answer a question. I'll tell you what your job is. Your job is a troublemaker.
Is it?
And as a troublemaker, why don't you take that camera, put it where the sun don't shine, and go home? Are you a taxpayer? Are you a decent citizen? Or are you just a whiny crybaby who comes down here? I'm playing to his camera, not yours.
I can't hear you.
You know, next time you're in trouble, pal, next time you're in trouble, who are you going to call?
Definitely not the police.
You're gonna call the police.
Definitely not the police.
People in blue who have come to help
He's not
you.
going to do his job. So that's all I heard from you aside from rah, 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 rah.
You obviously have a learning disorder. You don't understand English.
This woman just committed a crime, an actual crime.
That's not your job to determine. It's the police department's job to determine these things.
Okay, and the police
Yeah.
department also gets to determine whether I live or die. They can pull out their gun, shoot me, and I'm protected.
Nice try.
They're here to
They're
protect you. You're here to harass them.
They are not.
They're not here to protect
Are you
us.
here to protect me? Are you here to protect me?
You're a bunch of bums
No,
and
they're not here
you're
to protect me.
disgusting.
What the fuck?
Disgusting.
You're disgusting.
No, I have respect.
This guy
You have no respect for yourself.
protect me. You and I know that ain't true.
Like I said, I
Go home, kid.
Why don't you go home and stop
Get
drinking?
real jobs. Get real jobs. Grow up and get a real job.
okay, it's an issue for James. James said he didn't want to do it. No, it's not. It's not. This is not the proletariat's body. This body, I can't believe I have to explain basic ownership of someone's body to you, okay? This is the most important private property that has ever existed in any kind of law. Okay, so if he doesn't want her greasy little arm on his, he should have that right. That's why we have harassment in
I'm
Oregon
saying
Revised
see that
Statutes.
sign like a park bench.
Okay, right. Like a park bench, so they were sharing it. Okay. So they were sharing.
Share a sign. How is this an issue?
No, she won't.
I can sit next to any of you guys on a park bench, and you want me to arrest myself
Get out of here now.
No.
bump into your elbow.
Like I said, I like you,
Let's be
Officer
real.
Green. I don't care if you touch my arm, but those two people are strangers. You know?
I'm saying I bump into strangers all the time. It's accidents happen, or it's public
What if
space,
it's
dude.
not? It's most demonstrably not an accident here. It's just going on
Right.
and
She intentionally
continuing.
went and
I'm
leaned
just
on him.
amazed that you think this is an issue.
I do think it's an issue. I think it's technically illegal, actually.
Actually, I think
if
it's
James
much
doesn't
bigger
want
issue
her
that she tried
touching
to get me
him,
in her van.
that's harassment.
I mean, it was really weird.
Well,
She
I
also
didn't know
grabbed
anything
Mike's
about
camera. Have a nice came up and told you guys earlier.
I'm just amazed that this is a deal.
So you didn't want her to touch you, right?
No.
He just said it.
Oh yeah. Did you actually say that? Not anymore? Right on.
Whatever like that.
There's nothing accidental about that.
Oh God.
She just called me Bob as she walked by.
Oh, okay. So she's naming you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for reals though, I went to stand next to the board.
Which obviously doesn't mean anything because you're not gonna like endorse it.
Look at this. There's green. There's car.
Like out in public, I'm not in uniform. I'm walking around. I grew up here. If I lean on a pole, when I lean on a pole, I don't even care if it's accidental or not. What if I want to run up against old Mike? What if I want to be like, hey, here's the pole? And then I'm
I don't care.
you're welcome. And I'm not going to arrest myself.
So the touching doesn't fucking matter because I don't think she really touched me. But she did approach me.
And
I was leaning forward.
I know.
Well, I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense for if you tell us to leave her alone, but she approached me, and that's kind of bullshit.
Say what they
That's my only
I
thing.
watched her approach you, and then I watched 4 other people go approach her. So it's like we're splitting hairs now.
Do you want to know why? Because she grabbed my camera earlier.
Yeah, that's
And I moved her hand off of it.
She grabbed his camera and she tried to get me to go into a van with her.
There would
Yeah,
have
she's
been
always
no reason.
So what is this, like revenge filming or something?
No.
It's like it's douchebaggery. Like she acts like a douchebag. I act like a douchebag. It's kind of it's it for them.
Somebody's got to be the better person.
No, they don't.
I can explain it.
Enforce
He is like a dog, and then he's turned into the squirrel. If you bumped into me on the street, I would say, "Oh,
Hey.
that was an accident." Or if you sat next to me on a bench,
If I pushed you right now, you would totally be like, ooh.
Hey.
I guarantee you wouldn't. You want to push me on camera? Go ahead, push me.
No. Hey, Sarah. He did not enforce the law when Keith got spit in his face.
Oh, okay.
I know why. Because
Officer Green! Officer Green!
he's funny.
No, I was right.
He's going to team name is getting spit on.
Someone got a plot from them. Someone got a what? Oh my God.
Squad.
You're worried about him getting spit on, and then he admits to me that he actually did get
Never
spit
said
on.
that to me.
Talk to him about it.
I will.
He said he was mad because he almost got ran over when he was filming during a
He's a cranky
protest.
man. I saw you look at the lens of his camera and try to investigate to see if you can find any evidence.
Well, just ask him. That's all I asked.
I have asked him. He told me last. Actually, I don't know. I'll ask
Just
him.
go ask him.
Is that your dog?
So, in Officer Green's demonstration here, he actually spit.
Didn't let him get spit on. He didn't actually spit.
Remember over here when Keith got spit on and
Yeah.
Keith chased him over here?
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
She got very close and up in my shit for no reason. I have.
And her arm was on yours.
No, it was like this. It was like this. So through some of the camera, when I looked down, there was room.
Oh, okay. It looked like she was all over your junk, dude. From my angle.
She definitely approached me for no reason. I have done nothing.